Go ahead and start our engine here, following the checklist as always. Lights, anti-collision is all we're going to need for this daytime one. Master switch will go ahead and go on. Mixture, we're going to go full rich. Electrical fuel pump, turning that on. Open it about a 1/4 inch. We can go ahead and prime the airplane. This plane hasn't been running today. These older planes takes 4, which seems like a lot to people, but actually talking to our mechanics, that's actually what they tell us to do in these. So, clear prop. Wait a second or two. Haven't heard anybody. I don't see anybody. I'm going to start. Wants to. It's not quite going. There it goes. Adjusting for 1,000. Okay, so during that startup, might have been a little bit hard to hear with the audio and stuff during that transition. But what we're doing is we're keeping our right hand on that throttle and then our left hand on the mag switch to actually get it started. You want to be able to quickly adjust that if needed. And then once it was started, we're adjusting for 1,000 RPM, which it's climbed up a little bit now that the engine's starting to warm up and stuff. I'll readjust that to 1,000. And then we're going to check our gauges. We've got our oil temp coming alive. Fuel pressure, we're going to shut the pump off, check that pressure. It dropped just a little, but it's still right in the green, right where it should be. And then the oil pressure is the big one too. I want to make sure that's in the green. If it's not, we shut down. Try to avoid any damage to the airplane. Okay, getting back on with our checklist. Throttle adjust to 1,000, oil pressure, fuel pump, fuel pressure. Our vacuum gauge is looking good. It's a little bit low just with the low power setting. We up that, we can see it go right back up where it should be. Lower it back down, it's just low, so it's just the power. The alternator here is looking good, and we can verify that by shutting off the alternator, see it drop. Go back, we got a positive charge. Avionics, I turned them on so we could already start talking. Transponder, make sure it's on altitude, 1200, everything looks good. You can do a ground lean if you want to, just to help prevent fouling of the spark plugs. Radios, we're going to go ahead and listen to some weather here. Before I do that, I like to set up things. You know, we know this is going to go to level. We know it's going to be around the field elevation. We know that our heading should be about 325 or so. So I'm already going to set all those things. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and listen.